Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. I'm Mudit from DataCouch, and I'm thrilled to explore how no-code agentic AI can transform your workflows. In this session, we'll dive into practical, code-free automation techniques that save us time, helps boost the team productivity, and enhance decision-making without having any technical expertise as a coder or a developer. So whether you are leading teams or managing products or driving operations in your teams, you'll walk away with real world examples and live demos using Dataiku, a leading no code platform. Let's embark on this journey to unlock AI powered efficiency together starting right now. Before I begin with the session and introduction to the company, let me introduce you to the speaker. So today we have Bhavuk Chavla, CEO and founder of DataCouch. He founded DataCouch in 2016 to fuel his passion for knowledge sharing, offer unique and insightful solutions, and deliver world class IT coaching and training. He champions the belief that not only every individual, team, and business, but also every problem is unique due to the context in which it occurs. That is why instead of forcing one size fits all opinions and solutions on others, he believes in collaboratively crafting persona specific and future ready learning solutions that impart immediately actionable skills. The same philosophy guides him and his team when they wear their consultant and solution provider hats. This is what makes Bhavuk a recognized leader in different domains, including agentic AI, generative AI, AIML deployments, and data initiatives. And in his wake, it has put DataCouch at the pedestal position. So DataCouch, under his leadership, has always partnered with industry giants to drive cutting-edge innovation. Bhavuk has accelerated agentic AI adoption by embedding tailored coaching, helping organizations like Diageo and PepsiCo optimize their existing data and cloud investments. He is a certified Google Cloud Data Engineer, an authorized Confluent instructor, and a Snowflake associate. And he is also honored as elite instructor by Cloudera and Pluralsight. He brings both deep technical expertise and real world insights to every engagement, none other than like these ones. Fun fact, Bhavuk is an avid foodie who delights in treating colleagues and friends to the finest street food discoveries all across the world, especially in Mohali and Delhi area. We are an authorized partner for Dataiku for professional services. Dataiku empowers businesses with everyday AI, streamlining data science, machine learning, and analytics for faster, smarter decision making with its low code, no code solutions. So let's take a deep dive into magical world of no code development, where literally everyone can be a citizen developer and a citizen data scientist. With our exceptional expert, coach, and trainer, Bhavuk Chavla. Over to you, Bhavuk.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, please go ahead.
Great. We have few things to cover this evening if you're joining from India. I know some people are joining from New Zealand also, so it must be very late in the night. So thank you so much for joining from different geographies, and I appreciate the time you are spending here in the meetup. So we want to make best use of this time, and we want to ensure that you get the value out of your participation. So, today's topic is about agentic AI and agentic AI implementation using low code, no code platform. And agentic AI is really gaining a lot of traction in 2025. 2024 was an year where generative AI, specifically RAG-based architectures, were very common. But in 2025, agentic AI is spreading like fire. So to start with, I want to mention this thing that building AI agents, even though I have not discussed what is an AI agent, but I want to start with this background that building an AI agent is easy, but the problem is this. When you build an AI agent, that is fine, like we will see that. But the bigger problem that we need to solve is how to ensure that you are able to operate at scale. How to ensure that we have governance in place and we have the security in place. So all these factors are very important when it comes to building agents in on a platform which should provide all these features. So the challenge that we are dealing right now is a big challenge, because it is not just about one agent that we need to build, but we need to solve problem related to enterprise AI, or how do we implement AI agents in an enterprise. And when the problem becomes messy, then a normal framework or the platform cannot solve this. So that's why in this meetup, I want to share insights how the platform that we are talking about is able to solve the problems that you would potentially deal in next couple of months. If you are starting AI agent implementation today, then within couple of months you will experience and you will realize that managing so many agents, orchestrating so many agents, is not easy. And how do we solve it? That's what we are going to discuss in this session. So before we move forward, it's very important for us to understand, like, what is an AI agent. And you will find there is a difference between AI agent and agentic workflows and those things, but I'll not confuse you, but I will keep it very simple. And we will go to the whiteboard, and we will first understand what is an AI agent. So this, when we talk about AI agent, it is built on LLMs, right? So it is built on LLMs, and it is a system having capabilities to mimic human beings. So when we say human beings, like we as a human being can plan, we can reason, we can act, we can adapt. So as a human being, we have these abilities to perceive the environment. So lot of cognitive features that humans are having, we want the same kind of capabilities should be there in the AI agent. So it is designed to achieve objectives. So these objectives are basically goal oriented. So we are focusing on goals. So basically, we are building a system which is goal oriented. We have certain goals to achieve, and I'll give you a lot of examples when I say goal oriented. What does it mean? So how do we achieve a specific goal that we want to have? Continuously improve performance through self learning. So these are some of the attributes of an AI agent. Now you must be wondering, like, when we are talking about AI agent, then how it is different from, let's say, Gen AI chatbot. So if you look at the architecture of AI agent, you will see that there are cognitive abilities that are there within an AI agent, and there is a reasoning module. So there is a module which is task decomposer, and it is able to decompose the task, like it is planning how the task needs to be executed. And then there is a task sequencer, scheduler, planning module, how this needs to be executed. And there are external systems through which we can send email, or maybe call APIs, we can update dashboards. So it's an iterative process. So it's a very high level overview. Like as a human being also, you have so many tools at your disposal, so many tools at your disposal, and you are planning, you are executing, you are thinking. So let's take some examples so that you are clear, like how does it work. So very first thing, like when it comes to AI agents, so let's say, uh, we never think of building an AI agent as is. Like we always think how we will solve a business problem. So it is always a recommendation that you should think about the business problem. So whenever you have to build an AI agent, think about a business problem. So that is very important. So let's say the business problem is customer churn risk analyzer, and maybe you have a retention strategy recommender. So there are different business problems that we want to solve. So let's say there are companies which are losing customers without knowing why customers are being lost. So this is a business problem, and we want to define some success metrics also, like how we will solve this problem through AI agent. And it will also identify, the AI agent should be able to identify high risk customers. And it should basically suggest personalized retention actions. So how we will ensure that the AI agent is able to understand the high risk customers, and how it will generate personalized retention actions so that the customers are retained. But let's move forward and see something interesting. So when we say these are core capabilities and it is iterative in nature, so this AI agent market is expected to grow to $196 billion by 2034. So this is a trend which is going on. And it is, and there is another report from McKinsey, like 78% of the companies are now using AI in at least one business function. So if you look at the agentic AI, you will find that this agentic AI is being used in different technology services, professional services, media, telecom, consumer goods, retail. So a lot of different domains are using agentic AI, or a basic, even like this is about agentic AI, but generative AI use cases, and specifically agentic AI is growing at a very fast pace. And I want to share with you that we are moving away from chatbots to agents, because LLMs have limitation, they have limited knowledge, they are trained on static training data, and they have poor performance on some specific tasks, and there is no direct interaction with the real world. But when it comes to AI agents, so they have access to a lot of tools. I want to mention that when it comes to enterprise, implementing agentic AI in enterprise setting, then we have challenges, right? So a lot of challenges when we implement real world agentic AI. So misalignment and safety risks. We don't want any harmful or unethical outcomes, and there are a lot of case studies and examples also where this happened. Technical complexity, data privacy, governance is are very important, and adoption hurdles, talent gaps, legal and ethical oversight. So we need to ensure all these things when it comes to real world agentic AI. So let's see the platform, how the platform. So first of all, when I am talking about legal and the issues with enterprise AI, so the problem that we are talking about is not implementing agentic AI, but the problem is what are the things around agentic AI that we need to take care. Yeah. So we need to ensure that our agentic AI application must be safe, secure, and scalable. So that is very, very important. It should not happen that, what is happening every now and then you have a new LLM coming up. Yeah. So you should not be re-architecting or reintegrating your solution or your application with so many systems. So we want the solution, the platform should be agnostic of the LLM provider. So what I want to show you now is, with the help of like the demo itself, I'll go to the demo part, and I will introduce a platform called Dataiku. So I'm just bringing this. So there is a 14-day free trial available for this platform. And this platform gives you ability to keep your Gen AI strategy agnostic of the LLM provider that you are having. Today you have maybe OpenAI, another, maybe you are using Anthropic for some other use case, or maybe you are using Mistral. So you are using maybe local models through Hugging Face. So you have different LLMs, but you don't want your Gen AI strategy to be tied up to a particular provider. It needs to be decoupled and it needs to be agnostic of the LLM. So you are basically having rapid pace. There is rapid pace of innovation happening in the world of LLMs, and new LLMs are coming every now and then. So we want a solution that should be agnostic and that should basically help us in switching from one LLM to another LLM without any issues. I am just exploring the data set. And how do we do that? We can just do, one option is you can just do right click and explore the data set, or you can double click on it. So I did the double click and then I was able to open that screen of exploring the data set. Now, these are basically visual recipes and LLM, specifically when it comes to LLM recipes. So let me open this and you will see that there is a recipe. I'll be slow so that you can understand what is going on. So you can see there is a LLM connection that we are having. And this connection we already made. If you go back to the connections, and you will see there are connections that we have already made. There is DS OpenAI. There is a connection that we have already made. So in this case, I'm using this OpenAI connection. Then there is a DS OpenAI connection also. So we have these connections available. So you can switch from one LLM to another LLM without changing anything. Like you just need to change here, right? And this is recipe setting. You can switch, and you can also have some RAG or your Vertex generative AI, so Gemini or Llama. So you can switch from one LLM to another LLM through this, agnostic of the LLM that we are having. We are able to make changes in the flow, and we are able to classify products in different user-defined classes through this visual recipe. So this is like just getting started with Dataiku platform. So this is my source. It is like ETL in very simple terms, but it is not engineering. It is more like a classification problem, more like data science problem, but machine learning problem. But if you see, this is product reviews, which is input, and then product reviews classified is the output. And in between we have a recipe, which is a visual recipe. So you did not do any coding. So that's why we say it is a no code platform. You are doing drag and drop. It is like you are painting code on the canvas. So this is a canvas and you are just doing drag drop, and you are building such kind of flows. So now I want to show you something interesting, which is like more agents. This is agentic flow. So first of all, how do we create the agents in the, so the question is, how do we create? Can you see this? We are having code agent and visual agent. So in case of Dataiku, we have code agents and visual agents. So what are visual agents? Basically, you are creating your own agents in the Dataiku platform, but they are like more without any code. You are able to build the agent. So let's say, first of all, I will show you, these are the models and agents. When you click here, you will find the models and the agents in the Dataiku platform. So all models and agents are listed here. So there is a React agent, there is a text to SQL agent. So different agents are listed here, models and agents. And if you look at the tools, like specifically agent tools, so there is one email agent tool, then question answer tool, record lookup tool. So we can build lot of tools, custom tools also. Like you can add your own tool. Let's say you want to look up a record in the database. So if you remember when we were discussing on the whiteboard, we were discussing that CRM system you want to query, then you want to look up a customer record from the CRM system or the API of CRM system. You want to gather data from other sources. So you can have tools, and this is a tool to send email, and then you may be having a dialer API to make calls. So there are multiple tools which are required for an agent to be successful. So there are tools which are available in Dataiku platform. So when it comes to Dataiku 13.4 onwards, so agentic capabilities have been added and it has been enhanced. So more tools are being added, but just want to share that there are many tools which are available, because as a human being also you need to look up record. As a human being also you need to refer to knowledge base. As a human being you need to send email. So you have to do a lot of things. Maybe you are talking to another human being. So that's why you are making call to another LLM or agent. So there are a lot of tools which are available within Dataiku platform, and we can build our own custom tools also. There is a white paper of reasoning and acting in language models. So this is something which is basically powering. So basically what is happening, like this is an approach in AI agent to solve a problem. So you have so many tools in hand. You are taking two approaches. One approach is you are reasoning, and second approach is you are taking actions. So you are mixing reasoning and actions, and then you are making use of tools and you are thinking. So you are going ahead and taking action. So basically you are having tasks, and these tasks are very dynamic in nature. You need to reason when you are suggesting someone that, okay, you need to should I send an email for scheduling an appointment, or should I just ask him to restart the router? So you have so many options, so many tools also. So this is something which is a base or fundamental. So this is one approach. AI agents, they work on this white paper, but there are other approaches also, like chain of thoughts. Yeah, so you have a bigger problem and you are having step by step process to solve a problem. And then there are other approaches also to solve a problem, like there is a reflexion approach also, function calling approach also, and then semantic kernel. So there are a lot of approaches through which AI agents can solve problems. So right now we are taking this approach of reasoning and acting. So it will reason and act, and this is based on this white paper. So that's why the name is React. It is not React JS. So I want to clarify that this is an approach that AI agent has taken to solve a problem. Cost part of this tool. Okay, so that is a question that you can just reach out to us on hello@datacouch.io. We will just ensure that you get the best pricing for this, because we are official partner of Dataiku. We are promoting this product only because we really love, because we work with so many products and we have seen the limitations and the challenges with working with so many other AI agentic products. But this platform is really wonderful, and it is helping us go beyond. If you see the capabilities, I'll just share my screen. You can see what Dataiku can do. Data preparation, and it is AI powered data preparation. Data insights can be gained, machine learning can be done, generative AI can be done, LLM ops, ML ops, lot of things can, and governance, optionality, compliance. 600 plus enterprises are using Dataiku platform. So there are a lot of use cases which are already implemented in different domains. And if you look at it, like the solution, generative AI, the problem, you remember the problem was this, and the solution is like we have LLM guard service, cost guard service, safeguard service. So quality guard is ensuring that the functionality is there, the expected quality is there. Safeguard, you are ensuring that the guardrails are taking care of PII data and toxicity. Cost guard, you need to ensure that you don't have a lot of bill from the LLM provider. So it is decoupling your applications from the LLM and a lot of other sources that you have, maybe vector databases. So it is basically helping you in overcoming the challenges that we usually deal while building with generative AI solutions. Some of the best use cases in real world enterprises being addressed by multi-agent in production or real world to get an understanding of. Very good. So I want to show you Dataiku solutions. If you see my screen right now, you can choose your industry. You can choose, let's say you are into financial services or insurance domain. I think the question is also around that. And compliances and enterprise security framework. So insurance domain, you can choose maybe healthcare. So if you see AML, credit fraud detection, so you'll find a lot of solutions are already there.
So thank you. That was really, really amazing, insightful, and interactive session. So I'm sure that all of you, just like me, are taking these great insights and notes and glimpses into this empowering no-code platform Dataiku. All thanks to the wonderful storytelling by Bhavuk. So as you can all see, we are sharing the link for the feedback form in Zoom chat, along with the links to the meetup communities that you can join. We regularly host such power-packed sessions at no cost to bring you all the best practices and industry insights directly from the experts who matter. Our next month's meetup lineup is also as spectacular as this one. We'll kick off with a session by Francesco Potti on supercharging AI development with local LLMs. That is going to be hosted on May 9th. Then we have a partner webinar where we'll be talking about future-proofing your career, mastering data and AI with Snowflake Snowpro certification. This will be delivered by Edmondo Rossini, who's the Director Education Sales APJ at Snowflake. This is lined up for May 14th. And finally, we'll host Shadab Hussain to deliver an amazing session on building AI agents with Amazon Bedrock on May 30th. So as you can see that this is a wonderful lineup. To register for all of these sessions and add them to your calendars, please visit any of our meetup groups, the links for which are available on the screen that you can see. Also, do not forget to fill up the 2-minute feedback form for sharing your words of appreciation for Bhavuk as well as for this session and any other future references that you may have. So thank you for being an active member of this community. Have a great rest of the day and the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. And please do connect on LinkedIn for long-term partnership.
Exactly. So please follow DataCouch as well as Bhavuk, connect with him. And if you have any other questions, you can forward them via our LinkedIn channel directly to Bhavuk on his LinkedIn, or you can reach out to us hello@datacouch.io. Thank you.